This morning, a Lorain County mother is fighting to raise awareness about the impact of bullying in schools. According to statistics from the Safer Ohio School Tip Line, in 2024, there were 359 calls related to bullying and/or harassment. That's up 75% from the year before, when 204 were called in. It's unclear why. Maybe more people learned about the tip line, or there were more instances of bullying. Either way, it can be a helpless feeling. And that mother is making sure that other parents know they aren't alone. Valencia Adams says her North Ridgeville School's kindergartner and second grader were bullied for months.
My son started when he came home, got off the bus, bloody nose, clothes, shoes. Said his friend had headbutt him in the nose. Following the nose fracture, the same child kept harming him physically.
As for her daughter,
she was being assaulted by boys. She was being assaulted by girls. The kids were saying mean things.
Adams says she felt helpless and she doesn't want other parents to go through the same thing.
People need to know they're not alone. They're not going through this alone. And at the end of the day, I always felt like it wasn't just about my children. It's about everybody's children.
So she created a Facebook group. It's called ICU Method Stop Bullying. It's a strategy she created. I stands for identifying bullying, C, calling it out, and U, uniting together to fix it. Parents post their stories. She posts resources and gives advice based on her own experiences.
If a child is bullied and it goes unchecked and they're constantly receiving harassment, it could lead to a lot of terrible things. It could lead to self-harm.
I spoke with Emily Torok, the executive director of the Ohio School Safety Center. Its focus is on prevention. Schools are required to have a policy in place, but the state doesn't enforce how the schools respond.
It's not us to tell them you're not doing a good enough job. It's really for us to be able to step in and say, hey, we noticed you're having an issue with this. We would like to help you.
Torok says it's important to know your school's policy on bullying. Make sure your child knows what it is and have open communication with your school. She also says it's important to model good behavior for your child. Do you think schools are doing enough?
I unfortunately don't feel like schools are doing enough.
Adams believes the parents on either side in these situations can do better too and come together to try to resolve the issue.
But at the end of the day, we're their parents. We know these behaviors. We take charge of our kids' lives, and we can't leave that up to anybody else.
Well, Adams says her children are in a new school district this year. I reached out to the old district, North Ridgeville City Schools. I'm told in part the district takes all reports of concerning behavior and bullying very seriously. While leaders can't discuss this specific family, each reported situation is thoroughly investigated. Now, the district says the priority is a safe, supportive, and respectful learning environment for every student. Now, if you need to report any sort of safety concerns, you can call the number on your screen. Remember, you can remain anonymous, especially if you feel maybe the school isn't doing enough, you want more done. But in general, also, you can also go to our Facebook page. I put more in there about the ICU method if you want to join that Facebook group. But it's important, right, for parents to be aware of what's happening.
Have those conversations with your kids, whether they are on the receiving end or the giving end of the bullying, and you have to have those chats.
Yeah.
Great story. Thanks, Tiffany.